Long before history was written in books, before kings carved their names in stone, there lived a hero whose strength shook the earth and whose name refused to die: Hercules. But Hercules was not born ordinary. He was the son of Zeus, king of the gods, and a mortal woman named Alcmene. This divine blood made him powerful, but it also made him a target. For Zeus had a jealous wife, Hera, and her anger would shape Hercules' life forever. Even as a baby, Hercules faced death. One night, while he slept in his cradle, Hera sent 2 enormous serpents to kill him. The household trembled, servants screamed, but when they rushed into the room, they found something unbelievable. The infant Hercules was laughing, one tiny hand wrapped around each snake's neck. He had strangled them. It was the first sign that this child was destined for something far greater than ordinary men. As Hercules grew, so did his strength. He became unmatched in combat, a warrior feared across Greece, but Hera was not done. In a cruel twist of fate, she drove him into a fit of madness. In that terrible moment, Hercules lost control and committed a tragic act against his own family. When he regained his senses, the weight of guilt crushed him. Broken and ashamed, Hercules sought redemption. He went to the Oracle of Delphi, who told him he must serve King Eurystheus and perform 12 impossible tasks, labors no mortal could survive. He battled the Hydra, a serpent with many heads that grew 2 more each time one was cut off. With clever strategy and relentless strength, he burned the necks to stop them from regrowing. He captured a golden deer sacred to the gods. He cleaned the massive Augean stables in a single day by rerouting rivers. He journeyed to the edge of the world to steal the cattle of a giant. Each labor tested not just his strength, but his endurance, intelligence, and spirit. And with every victory, his legend grew, the mortal who became immortal. But Hercules was still human, and even heroes feel pain. After countless battles and adventures, betrayal and suffering followed him once more. In the end, wounded and weary, Hercules chose to face death not with fear, but with dignity. As the flames rose around him, something extraordinary happened. Because he was more than mortal, Zeus lifted him to Mount Olympus, where he was welcomed among the gods themselves. Hercules, once hated, once cursed, was finally at peace. He became immortal. Why Hercules still lives today. The story of Hercules is more than myth. It is a story about strength in the face of jealousy, redemption after failure, and rising after falling. His name echoes through history, inspiring art, books, and films, even modern retellings like Disney's Hercules. But the original legend is darker, deeper, and far more powerful. Because Hercules was not perfect. He was flawed, he struggled, he suffered, and yet he endured. And that is why the legend of Hercules will never die.